Event is the progressive men's 400 meters featuring Jeremy Wariner, who dominated this event, Otto Bolden, in the middle of this past decade. He's trying to rediscover that.
Yeah, but he was only fifth a week ago at the Prix Classic, and his seasonal best is 44.9. It's unlikely that close to 44 flat does not makes that U.S. Olympic team. And for more about his off-the-track stuff, down to Lewis.
Well, Otto, I was talking with Jeremy yesterday and asked him, why does he seem more calm and more relaxed? He has just a different demeanor. And he began to tell me about getting married last year, and as he began to share that with me, he got choked up, the tears flowed, and he said that he really has now found a new balance between trying to deal with the pressure of being the best 400-meter runner in the world again and life.
Santos.
And Oscar Pistorius, a huge story, of course. He'll be down in lane 1 trying to represent South Africa at the Olympics, as he did last summer at the World Championships. He is the blade runner, both legs amputated as a very, very small child.
5 years of being an amputee, it still sounds strange to me when I say I'm going to put on my racing legs or I'm going to use my walking legs. My parents didn't see my disability as being anything different, so in the morning when I woke up, my mother basically said, you know, Oscar, you put on your legs, and Cole, you put on your shoes, and my older brother, and you know, that's the last she wanted to hear about it. So.
And Oscar Pistorius doesn't want any special treatment either on the track or in life, has got to run under 45.3.
And ladies and gentlemen, there's a guy here I want to introduce you to. He's from the Dominican Republic, Luguelín Santos. And I can tell you, last year, 44.71 at age 17. You see him there in lane 4. He is only 18 years of age, Paul, but he has the second fastest time in the world. I think he starts as the favorite here, even given all the talent around him. He's been a wonder to watch this year as he's been setting personal best after personal best all over Europe.
Chris Brown from the Bahamas in 3, Santos in 4, Wariner in 5, Tabari Henry in 6, Jermaine Gonzalez, number 3 in the world last year, in 7.
And we're underway. Progressive men's 400 meters.
Pretty even start. Santos moving out pretty nicely in lane 4, making up some of the stagger inside of him. Chris Brown from the Bahamas.
And it's probably Tabari Henry, second from the left of your screen, that's gone out the hardest. But keep your eye on the youngster in 4. In the blue, he'll be easy to spot. 200 meters to go in this men's 400.
It is Santos, the 18-year-old from the Dominican Republic, in the middle of the track, making up the stagger, and Oscar Pistorius in the inside, really coming on. The time so vitally important for him. Calvin Smith working hard in lane 2, and in the middle of the track, Santos coming on to take it. A blanket finish.
There is no way this young kid is not going to make the Olympic final. The time is not anything special. He's run a lot faster than that. We told you he's already run 44 and some change. But I can tell you, I mean, look at the veterans around him. And the youngest member of this field by about 5 years passes everybody up the home straightaway and gets the win here in New York. The Dominican Republic has a good Olympic history with Felix Sanchez, formerly of the University of Southern Cal. But they have another one in young Luguelín Santos, who is just dominating this year. He is the second fastest 400-meter Paul runner in the world this year.
You just said this 18-year-old is dominating this event?
Dominating.
That was a very, very strong performance indeed. Calvin Smith really pushed, as did many others, down to the sideline. And now let's go to Lewis Johnson. Oh, Lewis, not so sure he wants to take us.
All right, Luguelín, tell me about this run you had against some of the best in the world. We'd like to hear from him as to how he was able to run so strong against some of the best in the world.
¿Qué te piensas que corres con los mejores del mundo? ¿Cómo entrenaste por eso? Bueno, entré bien fuerte y realmente corrí al lado de Jeremy Wariner. Entrar en la recta al lado de Jeremy Wariner es un gran logro para mí. Admiro completamente a Jeremy Wariner. It was great competing against Jeremy Wariner. That was his whole thing, thinking about the whole race. Just beat Jeremy Wariner.
All right, and he did that. Congratulations. I think we'll see him in London. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Paul?
Thank you, Lewis. Great effort down there. We wanted to hear some words, certainly, from the new 400-meter star. Santos wins it, followed by Jeremy Wariner, who did get in for second, and then Chris Brown for third. Pistorius was 7th in 46.14, so he still got to run that A qualifier.